Hello, Leos. Welcome to your reading, Leo. So we're going to get into the Energy Oracle deck, and then we're going to get into the Oracle of the Radiant Sun and the Rider-Waite Tarot. What are we going to ask about you, Leo? I'll tell you what we're going to ask. We're going to ask what your ego consciousness is right now, the energy of your ego consciousness, kind of like a sense of self. And then we're going to kind of ask, from the perspective of your spirit guides, from the heavens, what are you being asked to release? What are you being asked to embrace? And what is a hidden positive factor that you are unaware of in your life, your situation? And what is the energy that is approaching you, Leo? Let's take a look-see, pussycats. All right, your ego consciousness energy is community. Networking and community are important, connecting with like-minded people. So you might kind of be just feeling like right now that the people that you want to spend time with are people that you share similar ideas and thoughts with, people that you share maybe even interests and hobbies with. The community, there's something here about the community that is connected to you. You might even be identified from a community, like there could be some type of community here, and people, when that is mentioned to them, they think of you. You could also be thinking of yourself in this community. There could be someone in particular that you want to connect with in the community too. What are you being asked to release? Thinking woman. So thinking woman. So maybe there's a woman in your life that thinks way too much and you should release this person. There's another possibility here that there's something that you've been thinking about a lot. And maybe it's time to let those thoughts kind of go, to put those thoughts to rest. And because it also talks about blossoming wisdom, either you've already learned as much as you can about something or someone in a situation. Thinking about it anymore is not going to help you learn more. It just might just start to get you in your own head here. And it could also just be you've maybe either solved something. I feel like you've gained as much as you can information or wisdom about a situation or a person, and it's time to just not really try to think about it so much. What are you being asked to embrace? Anxiety. What are you being asked to embrace? What the fuck? Okay, so what are you being asked to release? Thinking woman. I don't know. Maybe this is a person. Maybe this is a person in a community that you're connected with. And you should let this person go. Release this person. I don't know what that means, but and embrace anxiety or worry. Okay. What is the hidden positive factor that you're unaware of? The thinking man. The thinking man. Okay, we have the thinking man and the thinking woman. So the thinking man is a positive thing. Release the thinking woman. Maybe there's, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe there's somebody here that you've been trying to get advice from. You should switch your gears. It's kind of funny. We have like 3 distinct people in these cards, right? We have three distinct people, and it's like you're the one in the middle here, and then there's the thinking woman over here. You should just for her. But there's something positive and hidden here about the thinking man. So maybe it's some information maybe that somebody has that you don't know of that could be really positive, or somebody will have a good idea. But then there's 3 people in the community card. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. So what is the energy that is approaching you? The first chakra. Okay, that's good. Stability and security. So there's a stable, secure energy. There's a feeling of foundation and having a foothold in something is the energy that is approaching you. Indecision is at the bottom. Like, I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Well, I don't know. Whatever the thinking woman is advising you to do, you just... No, go the other way there. Okay, I kind of feel like that there's a masculine energy, or maybe it is actually a man here. This person has an idea that could be really good. That could be really good for you here. Let's see. Okay. Your ego consciousness is right now is community. Okay, community, vision. It's almost like an idea that you have of a community or something that you're trying to see in the community. I don't know why you're connected to the community. Why are you? I'll ask that in the tarot in a minute. But yeah, okay, so vision. Something that you see here in the community, something that you would like to see happen maybe. Maybe there's something that you're trying to create. It could even be, you know, like it could be something as simple as like a family reunion or something like that, right? And there's somebody here who's maybe been more in charge with it, or somebody that you've been running ideas past, and maybe this person is not available. You should just let them go, because right, by doing that, somehow you need to embrace anxiety here, something that you worry about, or give yourself the responsibility of this worry. I just feel like there's something around the corner that's going to solve something, a problem for you. Almost like you're trying to figure something out here. And I feel like whoever or whatever you might be using as a tool to help you figure that out isn't the thing that you should be using. So, right, you might be kind of like ridding something. That sounds so harsh. Ridding. But maybe eliminating a resource, and this could be a person, this resource, eliminating that resource before you have another resource that comes in to replace. So there's a period here, you know, where you're going to worry. I'm like, well, I don't know what to do. So, okay. Release the thinking woman. Isolation. Release the thinking woman. It's almost like release the thinking woman of isolation. Do you have somebody in your basement? Like, what's going on? Release the thinking woman of isolation. Release. Yeah. Maybe these are your thoughts too. Like maybe these could be your own internal thoughts here, and you're taking it all on your own, and you shouldn't. Oh. You shouldn't be leaving yourself just to these thoughts. Is there something that you're worried maybe you should share, or you should ask something? It's a thinking woman of isolation. And you're going to embrace anxiety. Idealism. Oh, how fascinating. Why would that create anxiety? It's Aquarius. So it might feel... It feels like there's something here that there's a solution. Either you're having difficulty figuring out what the solution is. And if it's like that, then it's just to kind of let these thoughts go, or take these thoughts out of the box that you've contained them in and let them go. There's an ideal solution here, or you're trying to find the ideal solution. But I almost feel like you're thinking yourself into a box. Because the solution may not be something that seems so readily obvious. So the hidden positive factor that you are unaware of is the thinking man. That just flew right out here. Health. Sun. The thinking man. This could be a Virgo. Looking after yourself. It's almost like instead of focusing on your thoughts and trying to figure something out, it feels like to me that the hidden thing, because we're talking about thinking and thoughts, especially with anxiety being what you're being asked to embrace, it's actually sort of more like nurturing the mind. Nurturing the mind. Instead of forcefully trying to come up with a solution or trying to understand something, it's more about giving ease to the mind. Like solutions will naturally come. There could also be someone here that prefers some type of isolation, prefers to be on their own. And you should just let them do that. And I'm wondering too if that's like, maybe it's somebody that you feel like, you know what, this person has been, they're isolating themselves too much. That's not healthy. You know, whatever might worry you about that. Because I'm thinking that whatever this release is of this thinking woman, that's the thing that gives you anxiety. The energy that is approaching you is stability and security. Intuition. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, see, that's kind of like telling, right? It's confirming for me the whole idea of like when you're thinking and thinking and thinking and trying to resolve something, trying to see something, trying to understand something, you almost think it into a box. Because when you're thinking so hard about something, you're kind of, yay, let's do yays and nays. Yay, put it in the box. Nay, no, that doesn't work. Yay, put it in the box. No. And before you know it, you've like really, I don't know, just overly contained your ideas and thoughts. Let something be natural here. Let something happen naturally. And it feels like your mind, though, is the part that really needs to be able to just let nurture, bring health, bring like what soothes your thoughts, almost like to not think. Right? Because if you follow your intuition, I feel like there's some sort of stability coming towards you. You have speculation at the bottom. It could be, oh, that's interesting with indecision. Speculation, indecision. There's a lot of 4s and 6s on the table too in terms of the cards. There's 4, there's 46, there's 4, there's 6, there's 6, and 8, 2 4s. Okay, tarot. Your ego consciousness right now. Page of Wands. It's almost like you want to communicate an idea that you have to people here. You want to communicate an idea that you have. There's something that you want to talk about. This is like a vision of community. Do you want to share an idea with some people here? You want to share an idea. And I mean, it could be anything. It could be some people at work. You have an idea. It could be with your family. It could be a neighbor. It could be a social group. You're being asked to release isolation of thinking woman. King of Pentacles. Okay, this feels like somebody who's really set in their ways. I feel like it's like there's many layers to this reading. There's a very important message about your own thoughts, right? So I don't want that to get lost in the next layer that we're pulling off in this reading, because your own thoughts here is very important to allow sort of like an ideal situation or a solution to come towards you sort of in its own natural way, right? But I do, this is a person. I'm still getting up that, like, there's a layer here of this reading that's telling me that this is a person here. This is somebody who is, you know what, there's a fine line with this person between being stubborn and being patient, and being slow and being persevering. Like, I don't know. This is someone who might be preferring to be on their own. And I want to say that I feel like this is also somebody who's really comfortable in whatever situation it is that they're in. And because of that comfort, they don't want to, maybe new ideas here could make this person feel uncomfortable. This whole combination here is just really giving me the impression of someone who maybe they have a nice home, or maybe they're just, their home is, there's something about this person almost like they want to stay home. I don't know why. They want to stay home. They want to stay in their comfort zone. This could, you know, it could be a parent. It could be an older parent or something like that too. And you think, you know, it's not good for them to be isolated like that. You should release that. Embrace idealism anxiety. That's interesting. I think I might look in the book on that one. Idealism for you. The Knight of Swords. Wow. There's almost like a solution that's coming forward. It's a quick solution. It is ideal, but like, right, your interpretation of whatever the solution is that comes in quickly may not feel ideal. Let's look at the idealism. Sun in Aquarius. No, 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 no. When this card occurs in a reading, it often indicates help from friends with power and influence. It shows that taking the lead in a group activity could be rewarding, especially if the cause arouses the questioner's humanitarian instincts. Events. I love you, but I'm in the middle of something. Eccentric behavior, an original idea or invention. Involvement in an attention-seeking act. Sudden upset, lateral thinking. An influential acquaintance gives a helping hand. See, something's going to happen here. But it's, no. No, I'm in the middle of this. I don't want to lose my thoughts. I already did it, Larry. There's a fast solution coming in for you here. There's a quick thinking that will be asked of you. I said no. There's quick thinking that might be asked of you here. Again, this is an ideal. I feel like it's ideal, but it doesn't, I don't know. Maybe because you've been overthinking or you've had an idea about what a solution should be for a period of time here. That's like, no. Oh. Because, right, then the thinking man comes in. And this is like about health and looking after oneself. That's the hidden positive factor that you're unaware of. Bye-bye. Nice to see you. The Nine of Pentacles. The hidden positive factor here. This is how to look after yourself. This could even be someone who's looking after something. This is a very, okay, there's a strong Virgo energy here. We have Sun in Virgo, and then we have Venus in Virgo. And it's funny, too, because the thinking man and the thinking woman give me Virgo vibes, too. They do. It could be also taking action on your thoughts here. There's a thought that you have had, an idea that you've been trying to come up with or implement. There's a strange solution. There's a strange solution. And it does feel like to you, it doesn't feel like the right solution. But I think it is. And I don't know how that's, so be prepared. Just be prepared to be kind of like open-minded. All right? In terms of what's going to be going on with you. Because there is stability and security coming in here. And it has something to do with your intuition, which to me is trying to shut off your thoughts and just like, kind of like, okay, listen to your deeper self. What is it telling you? What feels like the really right thing to happen here to do, okay? The energy that is approaching you is stability and security, intuition. The Page of Pentacles. Oh, that feels like the implementation of an idea. Okay, okay, okay. You see this, what you're being asked to release is the isolation thinking woman, King of Pentacles. This is even possibly like, it's something that is too foundational. It's got too much here. This is screaming for something new and to walk slowly forward and sort of like learn. It could also be that there's something here that you've created in your life, and it is what it is. It's not going to change. It's like if you wanted to, if you built your house, okay? So this is an example. If you built your house and You complete it, like 100%. Windows are in, roof's on, flooring's done, like everything is in. You move all the furniture in, and then you're there. Let's say you're there for like 5-6 years. And then you decide, you know what? I wish that the basement had this, that, and the other. Or I wish that the basement, I don't know. But you have all this stuff on top of it. The house is full of stuff. You have all these things that have been, and it's like, you can't, you could, like, you can change anything, honestly, that you want to. If you have the right know-how, knowledge, money, really, honestly, pretty much do anything. This is kind of like showing me that there's something foundational here. Like, this is creating a new foundation. This stability and security is creating a new foundation. And it's also like, it's interesting. It gives you movement to walk forward and learn in it, where this just feels like it's something that's stuck. It just feels stuck. And I don't know why you have anxiety about the idealism. It might even be, okay, you might even have a really good idea here and you're overthinking it. That's the other thing that I see with the cards. You might have a really good idea here and you're overthinking it. What if this idea feels like, let's say this idea feels like, you know, I don't know, man, or that'd be too hard to implement, but if you feel like this idea could be good for you, like it just feels like it could be good, because this energy right here is good. It feels really good. This is healthy. This is nurturing you. These are thoughts that nurture. Trust your instincts. Trust your intuition. You might have to be kind of cautious as you're walking forward, because if you're trying something new here, whatever that might be. But there's something like old and crusty over here that needs to be released. Oh, the devil's at the bottom. Oh, that's interesting. The devil is at the bottom. Yeah, maybe it's something too that was built on some type of negative force initially, right? Like there might be a desire to try to change something that already exists. Whereas you might be getting an idea here that actually creates a better foundation. It does create something new to build. And there you go. What I have for you, Leo. Thank you so much, Pussycats. I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, I'm going to ask, what is your inner child asking of you right now? Like your deeper soul. How is your ego responding to that request? And how would your inner child, your deeper soul, like you to respond to that request? There are 2 options down below in the description for the extended if you would like to follow me there. Thank you so much, Leos. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.